If you are looking into buying cheap and safe FIFA coins, look no further than footcoinshop.net. They have the fastest service, an incredible loyalty reward system, and the best prices around. Use my creator code Inception when you sign up for your account and get a 5% discount with your order. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new FOYTH card to check out. With this card, guys, we're taking a look at someone who has pace on the card. He has defense on the card with a shadow chemistry style. We will be boosting the pace and the defense of the card. Guys, listen, for the review, I'm probably not going to do a lot of skill moves with him because the type of player that he is to be a good defensive-oriented player. So if I do a scoop turn or an elastico in the defensive positions, kind of irrelevant to do because he's going to be a physical type dude, so it's going to come off a certain way, right? Maybe I get like a scoop turn with him or something. Maybe like a McGeady cancel, maybe, but I don't think so. It's gonna mainly be like the defensive stuff. I mean, the general build-up play for some of the attackers I did sometimes, but the main thing that we have to test out is defensive capabilities, okay? Because this card is gonna be someone that people use mainly in the actual defensive position. So that could be the CDM area, the right back area. In my case, I'm gonna be using him as a right center back in a 3-back formation because he suits that role really well, because he's a person who has a 4-star weak foot while being a right-footed player. So I'm going to use Montiel as the guy on the left side with a 5-star weak foot. And he's a high work rate player with a high and average plus body type, right? So with this card on the shadow, he's given a pace boost and a defensive boost to be good in those areas. Shooting, non-existent. Passing, going to be in a good area for this card, which obviously is very helpful. Dribbling, also going to be in a fantastic area as well for the FOYTH card. Defense going to be in a good area with a high defensive work rate. And then for physical, the main thing that's going to be low on the card is obviously going to be in jumping, but you cannot provide a card like this in anchor chemistry style because especially at this point in the game with the pace being the way that it is going to be important to provide him with the shadow chemistry style. I think generally speaking, what they could have done with this card is made him a lengthy player, because honestly guys, when you don't use center backs that have the lengthy accelerator at this point in the game, it is a little bit of a nuisance to work with, right? So we'll see how that performs in game. We'll see how his defensive animations come off. Hopefully he's a beast.
Potentially do a bit of damage here, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Raheem Sterling is just 1 goal away from 50 for his club. Is today the day?
Oh, FOYTH, good stuff.
Lacazette. Might really be able to trouble them here.
Does well there.
Didn't go to plan in the end.
Pass it off. There you go.
Barella. Now Lacazette. Good movement. A wonderful
Oh, FOYTH again.
first goal of the game. 1-0 then. Oh, great play.
Good job, FOYTH.
Di Maria. Very quick thinking there. And here's how the lineup looks for Foxes.
Nice, FOYTH.
Diaz begins in goal. Zinedine Zidane plays with Kevin De Bruyne in the goal here, Derek.
Literally scored because of that. That's crazy. Good stuff.
Medina. Jesus Corona. Oh, breezing past him.
Nice, FOYTH. Definitely has like a really good physical element to him. Like, it's a solid card in the defensive areas.
Fair challenge.
Manual defending this game is just so bad, man.
Jairzinho.
It's genuinely so bad.
An effective challenge.
Yeah, he's got the heights for it.
Slipshod passing. Holland.
Oh, FOYTH. Magnetizes to that too. As well.
Jesus. Just 10 minutes to go. Racing forward, trying to catch.
Oh, look at FOYTH.
So underway once more. 2-0 the lead here.
Nice, FOYTH. Oh, that's a bad pass.
Trying that final pass, you just feel.
Well, there we are. Confirmation that United passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get
Oh, get it. Let's go.
around the box, and the finishing have been excellent. They just need to continue this going into the second period.
I'll take you out every single day of the week. Step over acceleration merchant. Thank you very much, sir.
Tackle.
It was such a good effort.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Cafu.
Oh, FOYTH. Yo, FOYTH is actually really good.
Now with Riquelme. Cavani. Oh, he's given the ball away.
Look at that animation, bro.
Play today.
Nicely done, FOYTH.
Assessment. And space to cross it. Top class defending.
Let's go, FOYTH.
Well, United have certainly controlled the game in terms of possession, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent.
Pass it back. There we go. Nicely done.
Fantastic.
Encouraging stuff from United. They've regained possession.
He's genuinely been very solid for me.
Di Maria. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance.
Oh, FOYTH.
Couldn't hang on to it.
Easy reads. I don't always get rewarded for it though, you know, but
Ball back. Everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And on the menu...
FOYTH again.
They could really get at the opposition. Could be. And there it is.
I was about to say, I'm like, you're definitely offside.
Pele. Well, high quality defending. Mbappe.
You know what's good about FOYTH is that he's not lengthy, but he still does really well. You know, I wish he was a lengthy. If he was a lengthy, he would be, like, monstrous, but...
Interception. Rodrigo. Vigo. Can they square the game?
Was that FOYTH?
Defensively.
I think it was, right? Yeah, it was. Beauty.
Gonzalo Montiel.
Look at that positioning for me, too. This guy's using pressure tactics, and I actually have players to pass the ball to. Nice, FOYTH.
How to keep the opposition at bay.
Just try to win it, yeah. Do anything to win it.
Going to be
Nothing there.
a smart. Pele. Really good challenge. Vigo.
Oh, FOYTH saved me right there.
Mane. Di Maria now. Encouraging stuff from United. It's there for him.
I think he used manual goalkeeping. I think. So it gave me that near post angle a little bit better there.
To Benzema. Zambrota. Martinelli. Now with Benzema. Will it be the leveler?
Nice, FOYTH.
Gabriel Martinelli. Victor Osimhen. Karim Benzema. And
Again with FOYTH.
the attack. Benzema. And now with Osimhen. Swift ball into the area. Still not clear.
Nice, FOYTH.
And a time
Nice,
for
Tecatito.
ball.
Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new FOYTH card. So, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. With the way that this card performs in game, if EA made him a lengthy player, he would have been one of like the better cards to unlock in general, right? Because the lengthy would have really pushed the pace out of the card like it did for Camavinga, right? Like, so because Camavinga is like a taller player, you know, it fits that lengthy playstyle of his because on an anchor, he has like the pace. So when he runs, he's insane on that run. It would have been crazy to give FOYTH that because when it comes down to actual defensive animations, the card is actually pretty solid. He's not bad whatsoever. He's very good in that area. What I will say is that if you decide to use FOYTH in your team, first of all, I think most people are going to use him as an actual right back. I don't think they would sacrifice their team to use him as a right back and then switch him to CDM. I don't think it's going to happen a lot of the times, right? It depends. I mean, maybe in some people's teams I can see it maybe happening, but a lot of the times it won't. Guys, this is the card that linear wise you have to use as an actual stay back fullback or as an actual center back, right? So in my case, there were situations where I had Montiel in the team, so I would switch Montiel to the right back position and then I put FOYTH as a center back, and FOYTH did a really good job in that area. But this has to be in any way, shape, or form a stay back while attacking player, okay? You can't really use him in a formation where the fullback area is on like balance instructions or like an overlap instruction on balance or anything like that, because on the attack, you're going to notice the 6'2" height, high and average plus body type being a little bit annoying to work with. But when it comes down to actual defensive animations, the card is actually pretty solid to work with. It's just two things, right? It's the fact that he should be on stay back while attacking no matter what. And then the other thing is obviously the lack of lengthy, which would have been very helpful at this point in the game because of all the rats that you play against, right? So that would be like the main things to obviously talk about for the most part. Importance to mention, to be fair, because obviously in this game, you have to mention these types of things. But yeah, good defensive animations, but a lengthy would have definitely made him significantly better to use in the meta of the gameplay. But it's still a decent card, guys. He's pretty cheap to get, gives you pretty solid links to work with. If you're playing like a 3-back formation, you could rotate him at center back. It's still pretty decent. But I tell you guys this all the time, go for full meta defenders every single time in this game. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.